Have you ever looked into your cat's eyes and wondered what they actually see when they look back at you? Most people assume their cat sees them as a giant, clumsy feline, but science tells a very different story. Here are 8 fascinating reasons why your cat knows you're not another cat and why that makes your relationship even more remarkable. Fact 1. Your cat has never mistaken you for another cat, and they know it from the moment they see you. To a cat, humans are completely different creatures. We stand on 2 legs, move in unusual ways, make loud noises, and have almost no fur. But appearance is only part of the story. A cat's strongest sense is smell, and that's where the biggest difference becomes obvious. Cats recognize one another through scent, using unique chemical signals that humans simply don't produce. To your cat, your scent is unlike anything another cat would ever have. Over time, they learn to recognize your individual smell, your voice, and even the way you walk through the house. Instead of seeing you as a giant cat, they understand that you're a different kind of living being. And rather than fearing those differences, they spend their lives learning how to live alongside you, proving just how observant and adaptable cats really are. Fact 2. One of the clearest signs that your cat knows you're different is the way they communicate with you. Adult cats rarely meow at each other. In fact, most of their conversations happen through body language, scent, and subtle movements that humans usually don't even notice. But with people, everything changes. Cats quickly learn that we don't understand those silent signals, so they develop a completely different way of getting our attention. That's why your cat meows when you walk into the room, waits by the door, or gives a short chirp when they want you to follow them. Even rubbing against your legs takes on a new purpose. While scent marking is still part of the behavior, it's also an easy way to greet you and start an interaction. Over time, your cat builds a communication system that's designed specifically for humans. It's a remarkable example of how flexible cats can be when living with a species that's nothing like their own. Fact 3. Living with humans has changed the way cats behave, but not because they think we're cats. It's because they've learned how to adapt. Every day, your cat watches what you do and remembers what works. Maybe they discovered that sitting on your keyboard makes you stop working and pay attention, or perhaps they learned that a gentle tap on your arm gets breakfast served a little faster. None of these behaviors are random. They're the result of careful observation and experience. Unlike wild cats, house cats spend years studying the habits of one particular species, us. They notice which sounds make us react, which actions earn treats, and even which family member is most likely to give in when they ask for something. Instead of expecting humans to understand cat behavior, they quietly adjust their own. It's one of the reasons cats have become so successful at living alongside people. They're constantly learning how to communicate with a creature that's completely different from themselves. Fact 4. Even though your cat knows you're not another cat, that doesn't stop them from forming a deep emotional bond with you. In fact, research suggests that many cats see their owners as a source of safety and comfort, much like young children look to a trusted parent. You can see it in everyday moments. After exploring the house, your cat may return to the room you're in before wandering off again. If they're startled by a loud noise, they often look toward you before deciding what to do next. Some cats greet their owners at the door every day, while others simply choose to sleep nearby because your presence makes them feel secure. These aren't signs that your cat thinks you're one of them. They're signs that they've created a unique relationship built on trust. It's a bond unlike the one they share with other cats. A relationship shaped by years of living together, understanding each other's routines, and feeling safe in each other's company. Fact 5. If there's one sense that defines how a cat understands the world, it's smell. While we rely mostly on vision, cats gather information through scent almost constantly. That's why they immediately notice when you've been somewhere new, met another animal, or even changed your laundry detergent. To your cat, your scent tells a story that your appearance never could. They know you don't smell like another cat, and they never expect you to. Instead, they learn your unique scent signature and use it to recognize you wherever you are. When your cat rubs against your legs or brushes their face against your hand, they're doing more than showing affection. They're mixing their scent with yours, reinforcing the connection between you. It's a quiet ritual that helps them feel secure and reminds them that you belong in their world. Rather than trying to turn you into a cat, they're simply strengthening a relationship with someone they know is wonderfully different. Fact 6. Your cat doesn't just recognize you, they study you. Over time, they build an incredibly detailed picture of your daily life. They know what time you usually wake up, which footsteps mean you're heading to the kitchen, and even how long you're likely to be away when you leave the house. Many owners are surprised when their cat appears at the door just before they arrive home, but it's often the result of routine rather than coincidence. Cats are excellent at noticing patterns, and they constantly update their expectations based on what they observe. Some research even suggests that cats can pick up on changes in human emotions by paying attention to facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language. If you've ever noticed your cat quietly sitting beside you after a stressful day, it may not be random at all. Your cat understands that you're different from any other animal, but you're also one of the most predictable and important parts of their world. Fact 7. The relationship between cats and humans didn't happen overnight. Thousands of years ago, wild cats began living near human settlements because food was easier to find. The boldest and most tolerant cats stayed close, while humans benefited from having natural hunters around to control rodents. Over generations, this partnership slowly changed both species. Cats never became as dependent on humans as dogs did, but they evolved to understand us in ways their wild ancestors never needed to. They developed more flexible social behaviors, became more comfortable living alongside people, and learned to communicate with us in unique ways. This long history explains why your cat doesn't see you as another cat. Instead, they see you as something they've evolved to live with, a completely different species that has become part of their everyday life. It's one of the most successful partnerships in the animal kingdom, built not on confusion, but on thousands of years of adaptation. Fact 8. Perhaps the most remarkable thing about your cat is that they choose to trust you despite knowing you're completely different from them. In the wild, cats are naturally cautious animals. They don't give their trust easily, and they certainly don't depend on unfamiliar creatures. Yet inside your home, your cat may sleep beside you, follow you from room to room, greet you at the door, or slowly blink as you look into their eyes. These small behaviors reveal something powerful. Your cat isn't treating you like another cat. They're treating you like someone who has earned a special place in their life. They've learned that you're safe, predictable, and worth staying close to. That trust isn't automatic. It's built through countless everyday moments, feeding them, respecting their space, playing together, and simply being there. In your cat's eyes, you're not family because you're another cat. You're family because over time, you've become someone they know they can rely on.